Okay, tell me, because I don't know for the future that you can hear me when I whisper crap. But I don't know how well my mic works. I don't even know where my mic is on this thing. Ooh, I really hope that wasn't it, because I just scratched it. So, let me know. And if you guys, like, watch this. I'm sorry. I'm really tired, and when I'm tired I go crazy. And it's only like, I don't know why I looked over there. There's no clock over there. There used to be, but it annoyed me with the ticking. 5:01. Is it my background? I don't know what it is. Nick Jonas. Okay, every time I say stop. Okay, that's what happens when you have an obsession for 6 years and you've loved him since you're 13 and we're convinced when you're 13 you're going to marry him. This is what happens. So, Aaron, just a little warning. I'm like pointing my finger at you. Like, watch it. Corey calls that look the look that makes you wish you were dead. It's like, I can do it really well. It's a scary look. I look like I'm PO, but I'm really not right now. No. And I'm pretty much talking to myself on this thing because I feel like I'm talking to myself, so I can, like, I talk out loud to myself all the time whenever I'm trying to write, like, a story and I need the dialogue out. I'll say it and I'll repeat it over and over and over until I get it all written out so then I know what I'm trying to say, because I'll forget between finding the paper or opening the Word doc. Actually, I don't even use Word doc or Notepad. I use OpenOffice because it's a free program from fanfiction and it's really awesome. My mom hates it. I don't know why she hates it. She doesn't use it. She doesn't like it. Whatever. She doesn't need it. Okay, whatever. I don't really care. But she always is writing me about it. She's like, you should use whatever the heck it is. What is it? Microsoft Word? I don't even use it for papers. I just transfer from OpenOffice to Microsoft Word. I've like reformat it. I don't even know how I do it. But I do it, and then my teacher's just like, oh, okay. And then, like, because I write really tiny in, like, person. Like, I don't have a pen to show you with right now. But I do. I write really tiny in person. In real life, whatever. In person, I write tiny too, whatever. And then but in Word doc, I even put my print really, really small. Like, I put, like, I write, like, that big in OpenOffice. I write, like, it's, like, I use 8 font, like, 8 size. So tiny. But then when I'm writing my papers, then I put it up, and then I, like, make it 12, and it's, like, 10 pages long. I'm like, yes, I made the word cut. Because if I'm, like, typing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm, like, halfway done with my paper. I'm not even halfway done with my paper, and I'm already on the 4th page, and we're only allowed to use 7. So then my teacher, like, he once took off points because I had too many pages. That's how much of a writer I am. It's just kind of sad. And I get really mad when I help Corey with his homework papers, and by help, I mean I do the freaking work for him, like the work for him, and then do the paper for him. Whenever teachers just give me a B, I'm like, dude, I got, like, straight A's in college in English. Like, how the heck could you give me a B? And then it says, like, you're trying too hard. And I'm like, WTF, I'm not trying too hard. Just irritating me. I don't know. Homeschooling. Suck it. I do that a lot. I stick on my tongue at random things. As you could see in my other video with the Pittsburgh thing. Yeah, I don't know what the heck goes on. Going through Fort Pitt Tunnel, that was so bad. Not the first time, but when I thought we were going through Fort Pitt and we weren't going through Fort Pitt, that was stupid. But apparently we're going to my aunt's house in Carnegie, and she was going a different way. But nobody told me that because I don't know why nobody told me. Nobody tells me anything. They lost me at the walk. They lost me. I told everybody, I'm like, I don't have my cell phone, so, like, don't leave me behind. But I beat them when I was walking. They were like 2 minutes behind me. I took a picture of it. It was like 128 something, 54, 31, I don't know. So I took a picture of it, and then I stood there waiting at the end of the thing. And there's, like, you guys saw people were there. So, like, there were so many people. I'm looking for Mom and Corey. They're like 6 foot tall, but like so a ton of other people there. So I'm looking, and I'm standing there. Then I go to the lost and found place where, like, you lose your child. And I'm like 20 years old. I'm like, oh yeah, my mom lost me. So then I eventually started walking around, and they all started calling my name, and I look over, they're all stinking eating ice cream. And I'm like, I'm gone, missing, no cell phone, 20 years old in Pittsburgh, PA. Like, okay, it's Pittsburgh, and I, like, used to live here when I was, like, a baby. Like, not even one. But you guys lost me here, and you guys are just, like, eating ice cream. Like, that is awesome. And my grandma's like, I was worried, and I'm like, you're still just eating your ice cream. That's all it comes down to. They lost me at Waldemere Park when I was like 5. They lost me at Geauga Lake. That was my dad though. He lost me at the IX Indoor Amusement Park. So me and the amusement parks is like, I don't know what the heck's going on, but they lose me. My mom lost me at a Titanic exhibit. Yeah, I had to find a police officer, and he was like leading me around asking people if they're my mom. And I was like, why don't you just ask me if I'm like why don't you ask me like where's your mom? He's like, he was like, you know, like, is this your child? I'm like, what the crap are you doing? This is not my mother. Like, you're just trying to shove me off from random people. So that was horrible though. That really sucked. I was like crying. I was like 12 years old and crying at the Titanic exhibit because there's this huge like block of ice. You can put your hand print on it. So they're trying to hold my hand. They're trying to melt my hand into the stupid ice. And turn around, everybody's gone. Like my mom and my brother are gone. So it just sucked. And then when my mom found me, she was like, every time I get lost though, I get ice cream. So maybe it's like a subconscious thing. I just want ice cream so I get lost. That is like, I need psychological help if that's the case. But this video is like 33 minutes long. So I said I wouldn't do a half hour, but I'll have course split up into 15 increments. So I'm really bad at that. Like whenever you say a quarter after, I'm not really sure what a quarter after is. Quarter is 25. So quarter to me should be 25 minutes of an hour. But apparently it's 15 or something. I don't really know. 10, 15 probably. Because my mom's like, if it's, you split it into 4, so it's like 15, 30, 45, an hour. Why can't it just be 25? 25, 45, then 15. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So that's probably why. But I don't really care, because I like it that way. I don't know. I like things to be done my way, a certain way, and when they're not, I kind of just like pretend they don't exist. Which is really really egotistical of me. But I don't say it out loud, really. I just do it on video to myself, because I feel like I'm talking to myself. And I'm like very upset, like nobody's texting me right now. You can just see like, okay, I don't know where I'm going. You can't really see it. Its picture, like blocks out his, I guess, Snapchat. I'm trying not to smile when I say his name, but I can't help it. You're just lucky, like, he's not on TV right now, because I scream. My grandma's coming, so if she comes in, she's gonna come banging in here and like make a loud noise. So it'll be pretty entertaining though. If that matters to anybody. Maybe I'll just put these in 15-minute increments because it's gonna be like an hour-long video at this point, and you're probably gonna get really annoyed and not want to watch any of it, or you'll get super bored and watch it. Or if Chona watches this, she'll be like annoyed to have to drink to it because it's like retarded. Again, I don't know what that word is. The third time I used it, I counted. I promise. And I get worse with the mentally challenged, so I really take offense to that whenever people say that somebody's retarded because I don't like that word at all. But I'm okay with using it about myself. I don't know why. Oh, but the reason why I don't Skype, going back to that whole thing like forever ago, I'm still holding my phone. It's charging, but I'm still just holding it, screwing around with it. And it says this cable is not recommended for this phone, but the freaking cable came with the phone, so I would assume it's recommended for this phone. But does it every time it charges? So I'm not really doing anything about it. Call Verizon, and they're just like, they know nothing. And freaking Dell, the only one they started on Dell calling them about a master password. Okay, back to Skype. This is my cord. This is my cord in the garbage. My bad. Yeah, my, on Skype, there's like that I don't know what I did. It's like this in-window thing. I don't even remember because it's forever ago I skipped Kara. By the way, hi Kara, I love you. I'm really bad at kissing, like, I think I look dumb. Like that whole, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how girls do it and look good. Because I look retarded doing it. Again, fourth time. Keeping track though. Promise. Oh, they're really funny face though. Okay, stop making faces. Okay. So, yeah. Like, there's that in-window thing where you can, like, where the person I'm Skyping can see what I'm looking at on the screen. Which was really bad when I was reading fanfiction. I was like, I'm reading fanfiction. And then it, like, flipped out and I was like, oh crap, that's not what I was supposed to be looking at right now. So then I had to move. I didn't hide it. I don't even remember if Kara remembers that. I remember she had to go make tea, so that could have been when Kara was making tea, and I didn't. I was like, oh my gosh. But, yeah. Fanfiction's fun. I like fanfiction. I like writing fanfiction, I like reading fanfiction. Kara knows that because the first story that's how we met. Kara and I fanfiction. It's awesome. Still didn't finish the story I promised for her, though. I'm going to, though. I promise, Kara. I promise I'll read you the story eventually. By the time I die, maybe I'll get to chapter 5. I think I'm on chapter 5, just gotta redo everything because I made Justin a girl. I had another sister. I mean, Alex. I don't remember her name. Madeline, but she's going to be called Dylan. I don't know. I like weird names for story characters that nobody uses anymore. Because I get tired of reading the Babysitter's Club books because they're like, well, I don't get tired of reading them. I read them all. I pretty much have them all. I'm not done with them though because I have to go to Rogers. It's like this flea market thing in PA, Ohio, not PA. My grandparents from PA come up to Rogers on Fridays, every Friday during the summer to go see, to like go around there. Their deals aren't even that good anymore because like inflation and recession and crap. But I got Little Mermaid DVD or VHS tape for like $8. We got it cheap because the guy wanted $33, and if we couldn't find it, we're gonna go buy it because that was $33. But I really wanted the VHS tape because I want to raise my kids like they were in the 90s, like not like like, oh, this is the 50s where everybody's perfect. No, in the 90s with like an Island of Legos window, Clarissa explains it all. The Big World of Richard Scarry, Rupert. Nobody remembers Rupert, but Rupert was a great movie of the show. And then Are You Afraid of the Dark? I don't know why I'm moving so much because it keeps making my screen freeze, but I move. And faces I make, that apparently I make a lot on a daily basis, are like really, really dumb. So I'm sorry. I make that face a lot too. I don't know what face. That's my. I don't know what to do. I also do that a lot. I go. I'm trying to think something that makes my nose look huge. I could flare my nostrils, like. It cracks my mom up when I'm mad at her. I'll just go. And she cracks up, so that's why I make her not mad. And I do fishy face to her, so they're like this. I'm like, and then she can't yell at me because her lips are like this, so she can't say anything. So that's how I get out, like, fighting. That and her skin is so soft. It's like super soft. It's like mine's like, I don't know. It's not like rough or anything. It's just like not soft as hers. And I'll like grab and go astronomically younger, like that one commercial. It's probably not a clue I'm talking about, so I'll have to find the commercial, link it to you, and then hopefully it's available in your country. Which just moved to America. It's available here. You can watch it on TV here. That's my solution for right now. Move to America. It sucks. But yeah, now my government's gonna come after me and kill me for saying that America sucks to people of other countries, but whatever. They're like, you're a terrorist to your own country. No, actually I love America. I just don't love our government. I don't love how we handle things. I think that we need to like clean up our act here. And I do not think we need to go into isolation. That is the worst thing I've ever heard, is we need to become isolationists. Yeah, because all our freaking shirts are made in America. All our clothes are made in America. All our products are made in America. Like, okay, all our cars are made in China, number one. Yeah. Our clothes that we have at Kohl's, Cambodia, Philippines, India. Winky, winky. Philippines too, though. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, not like cool, like, oh my god, cool. But, like, you know, like, none of our shirts are made here, okay? And then, all our toys are made in China. And then, whenever, like, people are, like, mad that, like, there's, like, lead or something, or no, there's, like, acrylic paint in it that, like, poisoned kids and killed them. There's only, like, 12 that died. Like, okay, that's bad because the 12 kids died. And they were little kids, like, babies, so that's really, really sad and everything. And I was very sad at the time. I was like, oh my gosh, no. But, like, that's what we get for getting in China. Like, everything we get is in China. So if we're in isolation, like, nobody, like, okay, in America, like, you say, like, oh, I want better jobs, I want a job. Nobody's going to be wanting the job that, like, they have to make a t-shirt or, like, make clothes and stuff like that. Like, they don't do it in America because they think they're better than that. Which, if you're not too good to